Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mr. Boxing.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, so I want to give my opinion about a couple heavyweight fights that took place. One took place a couple days ago, and the other one took place last weekend. I'm going to start with the one last weekend. It was Jermaine Franklin taking on Isaac Munoz. Pretty entertaining fight, man. Munoz came in, had the slippery defense, trying to evade punches and counter when he could. Franklin was being very aggressive in that fight. I thought his lead uppercut was pretty damn good in that fight. And I thought he just did a great job of being just the overall aggressor in that fight, man. He went to the body well. He was throwing in combinations. He came in the fight in good shape. That was one thing I was kind of worried about with him, was what type of shape he was going to come in. Not that I don't think he's capable of it, but just, coming off those back-to-back fights, did he still have the hunger? And he definitely showed it, man. Came in a really good weight, was letting his hands go. He was pushing for, trying to get the guy out of there. So really, I thought it was a solid performance by him, man. The guy, Munoz, like I said, he was trying to slip and counter, but I just thought Franklin was a little bit too much, too aggressive, was letting his hands go. Really didn't give Munoz a chance to really lead in that fight. He was pretty much on the defensive pretty much all fight, man. So good fight by Franklin. Would love to see him fight a Otto Wallen or Jarrell Miller or Frank Sanchez. Would love to see him fight any of those guys, man. Then the fight that took place a couple days ago, Stephan taking on Joseph Goodall. That was a really good fight, man. Even going into that fight, I knew that Goodall was not going to be intimidated or, or scared of Shaw in that fight. And that was a pretty entertaining fight as well, man. Both guys were letting their punches go. I thought Shaw, man, he didn't duck his head enough, man. He was like, I don't know, he was like standing right in mid-range, and he was like a step or two slow as far as it looked like he was trying to use his defense and roll with punches that they were coming, but he was getting nailed with shots, man. Goodall was just hitting him with right and left hands. He was nailing them, man. Shaw, I don't know, man. He wasn't moving his head, bending or nothing, man. And usually Shaw is more of a guy that likes to use his technical skills and want to make you miss and counter and keep a nice high guard. Looked like he was ready. I mean, hey, man, from a fan's point of view, it was exciting, right? Because they were going toe-to-toe. But I don't know if he was underestimating Goodall's power or he just thought that he can slip and roll and fight from a close quarters and be effective. But he was not moving his head, man. It looked like he was like in he was just stuck. Looked like he was in quicksand or something. It looked like he was stuck. But Goodall, like I said, I knew he wasn't going to be intimidated. He has an amateur background, fought some pretty good guys in the amateurs. He was letting his hands go. It looked like the more powerful athlete in there. Forget the boxing skills, just seemed like he was a more powerful, quicker athlete in there. And he did a good job of using his jab, being aggressive, finding a home for that left hand, for the right hand and left hook. So Goodall, he finds another payday. I would love to see him in there with somebody trying to stay busy. Like I said, even the guys that I said that I would like to see Jermaine Franklin fight, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight. Guys trying to stay busy. You know what I mean? Like an Otto Wallen and shit. Hell, I wouldn't mind seeing Franklin versus Goodall if Franklin can't find a fight. You know what I mean? But pretty interesting fights, man. Just want to give my opinion about both of those fights. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section about those two fights, man. I'm gone.